Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, back with some more Banished. It has been a few days. I went up to visit some buddies in another city, though I haven't been around to micromanage and experience all the pleasures of New Anasalia. Now we do have our second tailor here, which I've been meaning to upgrade for quite a while, but the stone has prevented us from doing so. So let's see this episode if we can get our quarry going. It looks like what we really need is just laborers to bring the iron and the logs, so that should happen. However, I am playing on a slightly slower speed these days because it makes the game run a lot better, and also I just feel like I have a lot more control over things, because when you speed it up too much, it's very easy to, kind of let things get away from you, which is something that you don't want in a game like this. So I have slowed the speed down. That's going to mean it's going to take a lot longer to get to 1,000. But the ride is what it's all about. It's not about reaching the destination. I'm having fun with this. This seems to be my most popular playthrough by far. So yeah, I'm not in a real hurry to end it. I am going to start a Fallout 4 playthrough. Sorry if the date is a little off here, because that Fallout 4 playthrough may come out before this one. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I've already started playing the game, and it's great so far. I'm not sure how my strategy skills are going to translate to a first-person shooter, which is not the type of game I usually play, but Fallout 4 is so much more, and Bethesda games are so much more than first-person shooters. Look at my little town square, so lovely. Anyway, time to stop rambling and kind of get down to business here, I suppose. We seem to be alright with food, and our tools are great. We are having a little bit of a trouble with stored fuel, as we have been for some time. I wonder if it's just a lack of easy access to logs. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we have this guy making firewood. We have a lot of people making firewood. So we probably will be okay. We probably won't ever just plumb run out. But what we could do is just a few more woodcutters, and also getting our laborers to make sure that this stockpile stays full is probably a smart decision. I don't know what my laborers are up to right now. They don't seem to be doing what I've told them to do. Okay, it looks like most of them are just kind of in transition right now. I don't know what you're going to be doing up there. Suppose they may be picking up resources from various places, moving them around. That's fine. As long as we have enough food, which we seem to do. We're not super concerned about clothing, but it would certainly be nice to have. And let's see how our our oil press is doing. Not our leather press. Seems to be doing quite well, but again, where's that? Yeah, okay. 80 out of 120. Peter suggested maybe trading for some more oil, but we're not really sure how to do that, honestly. So maybe leave a comment, Peter, and help out your old buddy Dalsu, as you've been doing for so long. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what we need to do or what we should do before this quarry is done, because I'm a little concerned about tying up my laborers. So maybe we speed the game up for just a few ticks. Let a little time pass away. Take a little sip of my wine here. Delicious. Straight out of a box. Can't get any better than that. Alright. We're doing really well on laborers. And I'd like to continue building some houses. I'm just a little concerned about what's going on with this here quarry and why my laborers aren't attending to it faster. I must have told them to do something else. It looks like they're finally starting to arrive and do the deed. It's a shame they won't leave those logs there for use on the actual quarry itself. Stored food is not great, but it is late summer, and we should be having a harvest really soon. Going to take care of all that quite easily. Yeah, I guess my laborers are just busy right now. But as we let a little time tick away, hopefully we'll get a little bit more labor coming in. We have 66, so I can't imagine it's going to take a whole lot longer. But we will let just a little time tick away. I may wait for it to become winter time. Although Wintertime doesn't seem to be very good for laborers because they get cold when they're traveling far away, and they get hungry, and they go back and hide in their homes. We are hovering around 10,000 food, though. That, at least, is comforting. I think we have enough of these, like, you know, extraneous food buildings, the ones that aren't based on the seasons. But we're able to kind of hover where we need to be, which is great because it means we won't ever be depleted. About got the clearing done at long last. Seem to be improving our firewood situation quite a lot. And yeah, it looks like early autumn is here. I'll turn the speed back down before I go to moving around. So much smoother. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just so much more visually appealing and smooth when you turn the speed down on a big city like this. That I kind of just like running it that way, unless, you know, I'm sat there waiting for something to happen, then I kind of you know, turn up the speed for a little bit. Those rubber trees look quite cool, don't they? Looks like a lot of our storage is filled up. I remember we had a storage problem back in the original city, and I think what we did is, yeah, we put 2 storage barns here. They need to be upgraded, by the way, but I would hate to try to empty them out right now. That'd be even more work for all my laborers. A lot of harvesting going on as we make ready for wintertime. So that's good. This guy's not even close to being full, which is also good. Our clearing is very, very close. And we'll just have to be waiting on them to bring all those resources, which I don't think takes very long. I wonder if they put that wood in our local stockpile. Looks like they did. We've got a little stone there as well. Alright then. Up to 70 laborers. Our population has been growing a lot lately. Finally. Maybe it's just a lot of people becoming mature. We still have a lot of kids too. So things are going well. It's like a lot of these have already been harvested. Orchards being picked. Cabbages being taken care of. Fishing dock and the tidal pool are producing. Let's see how much. Last season it only produced like 200 food, but it's such a nice variety. I must have a ton of pearls by now that I never use for anything. I guess I could trade the pearls for stuff, but how exactly does that work? See, I'm still not 100% sure about the mechanics of that. We go to trade buildings. We did the trading post, right? You can trade resources with the merchants. Farm supplier, chartered company, willing to trade for many items. They will pack and exchange goods in return for useful refined items from your settlement. These items are ordered on demand and incur an 8% tax increase over the normal trade price. They will pack and exchange goods in return for useful refined items. That sounds like something we should just have as a matter of principle, so we'll go ahead and queue that bad boy up about right here. No, does it need to be on the river? Oh. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. And I've got just a little bit of red. There, no, damn it. I don't have enough flat river space. I wonder if there's a tool to actually flatten the river. I mean, can I go like... Wow. That's awesome. I never realized you could do that. Super handy. Alright, so we'll just spend a minute getting this how we like it. Having lots more river access. Zoom in, get it absolutely how we want it. Okay, that's looking quite nice. Let's try this now. Alright. Got a long, flat coast. That is such a useful tool. It really does. I've said it so many times. I shouldn't keep repeating myself on Let's Plays, but feels a little cheap. Feels a little bit like cheating. I don't feel good about it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it works, but Something in the back of my gaming mind is sending out a red flag on that. Seems like space management is one of the most important parts of the game, so you shouldn't be able to just overcome any problems by making your own land, but whatever. You know, who am I to make these unrealistic moral standards for myself? I guess I'm myself, but I mean, that's kind of a dumb way to put it. Let's do... What were we going to do? The chartered company, of course. Do it right there? No, it's this way, okay. Boom. Alright. So I'm assuming that's going to take a while because our laborers seem to be busy with various things. I'm not sure what. We have a lot of our logs actually delivered, so that's good news. Builders should be able to start on that before very long, actually. Good deal there. We are sitting pretty with the food, I must say. I was getting a little scared back there for a while. I think our main priority is clothing and stone now. Main priorities, rather. And we really want to upgrade this place. And we do have the stone to do so, actually, now that I look at it. But that's going to be most of our stone right there. We'll probably wait on that just a minute. Let this stone quarry get up and running, hopefully. And we've got almost all of our resources. The builders should not be as busy as the laborers, I wouldn't think. Probably don't need to have 30 of them, but whatever. Okay, I think it's probably time to speed it up for a minute. Let the winter pass. Take a sip of my Chardonnay out of a box. Yes, it's not very masculine. Yes, it's not very distinguished. Yes, it's not very much of a indicator of discriminating taste. But I enjoy it. It's cheap. It's plentiful, and it sits in the fridge and is always there. All right, we'll just let it get to maybe late winter. Kind of slow it down again. What do you think? I have the volume up on the game sound a little bit now. Let me know what you think. That's a little bit better. I was playing Fallout 4 and I really couldn't hear any of the words when I replayed the video, so I turned it up a little bit and I just decided to kind of let it ride for all my other games as well. Because I think the music's quite nice. Some games you have to be a little careful with. Banished doesn't seem to be one of them, but you generally don't want to play the music on a YouTube video because you get all kind of copyright claims and stuff against you if you do that. Okay, we'll wait a few seconds, and then we'll take it back down. Okay, back down to normal speed. Let's see what they've gotten done on our quarry over here. Not much, but they've almost gotten all the logs delivered. So apparently no builders have attended to that yet because they don't have the material, obviously. Still at 30,000 food, though, which means everything's all good. Yeah, so this should be built before the winter's over, most likely, and I'm interested in maybe a little bit more housing. Either upgrading some of this existing housing. Yeah, I've been building officer townhouses. And I made this block of nice country houses that should probably be upgraded, really, to fancy country houses. That's going to take a long time and a lot of bricks. And I don't know how much it really helps people to be happy, but we'll go ahead and do it. We'll do it for half at a time. And then from there, yeah, this is where we had started our next housing block, so we'll continue doing that. Probably put a little road there. Switch these around to here. Now we are going to definitely run out of stone on these. We're not going to be able to get them done because we'll be out of stone. I think I messed these up. Try that again. There we go. Okay, so let's loop a road around those guys. Boom. Alright, those will take a long time, mostly just because of the stone, and hopefully by the time they start to get going, yeah, this quarry should be in full operation. We got builders on it now, we got all the materials there, so it's just a matter of waiting. I will go ahead and upgrade this tailor as well. I'm using all of my stone and more than my... We need another bridge. There's a little bit of foot traffic on that thing, man. Where are you all going? You're farmers, huh? Interesting. I don't know where you guys are headed off to, but fair play to you. Yeah, a lot of stuff to get done now. Looks like they're about 70% on the charter company. And it's late winter, but it looks like the frost has gone away, so I assume that some planting is about to get started here. Meanwhile, we're at 70 laborers. We're at 614. 614. That's not bad at all. These houses should help us grow that even faster, but of course that's stone dependent. So, yeah, we're low on stone, and we're going to continue to be for the foreseeable future. Although, if this quarry was up and running, I mean, I don't know how many 15 workers are going to be able to get out of here, but we will see about that. Meanwhile, let's check this one. We're at 92 there. Why do we have 30 stone workers? We must have half of them that are not even working. Huh. I wonder, we're at 15 out of 15 here. And we're at 15 out of 15 here, but that's a miner. I thought they were different jobs. Am I wrong about that? Miner is 30 out of 30. Oh, I have 30 miners for sure. But why do I have 30... What are they called? These are called stone cutters, of course. I should remember that by now. And they're right here. I only have 15 stone cutters. Okay. This guy's very sad, by the way. Must have an issue with our graveyards again. One can only assume. Yeah, they are definitely full. So I'm sure some people are going unburied now. It's probably time for another one. I got that one torn down rather quickly. I'm assuming we have all these little materials, but I may have to investigate that before too long, see what's going on really. And that's at 74. And how's our quarry doing? Okie doke. So we're at 62%. Everything's alright with the food. We are very low on firewood. We're going to need, I think a new firewood building, and to have some laborers. Let's go ahead and tell our laborers, grab us some trees, because I want that place, I want that storage yard full, that stockyard to be full. So grab these trees for me. Alright, and with that we'll speed back up. Let a little time go by. A lot of material being brought to these houses over here, which is excellent. Have a little sip of our Franzia, whatever. That's free advertisement for Franzia, by the way. I'm expecting a call from their ad department any day. That's going to bring us up to 619. Very nice. Alright, we'll let spring pass on by. And then we'll probably get back down to business and take a look at things. Looks like we're getting that wood pretty easily. I don't know why we keep running out of firewood. Okay, we're going to pause it there because I can see that someone is out of a job, and I'm assuming it's my... Yeah, it's going to be my stone cutters. They have nowhere to mine any stone from right now. So that one's not going to be able... We're not going to be able to upgrade that one for a while. On the other hand, this one could be done before too long, and this one I'm definitely hoping is going to just go ahead and be done. But let's see. We've got a few people headed out here to work on it, looks like. Or just one, rather. But it's at 91%, so I'm not sure, but I think all the workers should go there automatically. We may have to adjust that, but we'll see. Why are we so low on firewood? We have how many woodcutters? 14. Oh, it looks like our chartered company is actually done. Okay. Still quite confused about this. So if I give them herbs, they're going to give me the silver. Yes? No? Let's try it, because we have so many herbs it doesn't really matter. I just hope we don't buy herbs, because certainly don't need any. We'll set it there and we'll put a worker in it. Why not? See how that goes. I don't know if I really understand that. But where were we? Okay, we have quite a lot of wood choppers, but it seems to never be enough. We need to look into that situation. I'll probably wait till the next video. Yeah, because this guy's on lumber. That's probably part of the problem. We'll switch you back to firewood. And we may be using firewood in our one of our buildings over here. The what is it? The furnace fuel refinery. No, we're using coal. Okay, so hopefully we'll have more firewood now that we turn that other place on. And what we may want to do is put a couple fire choppers up here somewhere. Is that out of the marketplace? Yeah, okay, so this is all prime real estate for houses. This is why I'm going to reserve it for houses. Okay. Looks like our quarry is close. So close. And yet, no one's working there. Okay, you are a builder. No, you're a stonecutter. Okay, so you're telling me it is... Oh, it is done. Okay. Alright, why do I only have 9 out of 15? It's because the other one is still in operation, I suppose. So let's shut that down. And that should... if we can find our way here. I'm getting a little bit lost. Okay, we already shut that one down. This one, on the other hand, is not shut down. Well, I think that they're just finding their way over there, huh? Yeah, they're just finding their way over there. It'll take a minute. Okay, guys, this has been Dowsu with Dowsu Plays. Thank you so much for watching, and we're going to continue on and go all the way to 1,000 people. I may take a year, but I'm having a good time with it. I hope you guys are too. Like and subscribe and all that stuff that people always say, and see you next time. Bye.